Hello, everyone. My name is Alex, and I'm gonna be your host tonight at GESAwards. It's so great to see you all here, guys. Especially those who switched on their cameras, because I see your bright faces. And in these harsh times when you do not really communicate with other peoples, it's a real pleasure to see someone real, even inside your laptop. So please, if you're okay with turning on your cameras, please do it, so I can see your faces. Thank you all, guys. Wow, 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 so many of you. So, as I said, my name is Alex, and I'll be your host tonight. Well, frankly speaking, I'm not kind of professional host. What I really do for living, I'm a tracker for startups. So, and I was one of the jury on selection the startups for being here on this event. Well, I hope you all guys know already what GES Award is, but nevertheless, I would like to emphasize several big numbers. So this is a huge initiative between partners from 6 countries, and it has like one of the largest tech community around the globe. So it's like more than 6,000 startups here in this community from 120 countries, and it is really, really great. And now, even though we have this, pandemic times, even when we are social distancing from each other, we still want to learn. I mean the people, we want to learn. We want to know more about the world. We want to know more. And this desire is driving us to create some kind of new startups in this tech industry. And here tonight with us, we have like 7 greatest, 9 of 70 startups that were selected for the semifinals. These startups were selected from Russia and Kazakhstan because of our close cooperation. And tonight we would like to hear you guys, the startuppers, your pitches. We would like to hear your vision of the brand new world during pandemic, after pandemic, and even in further future. So, guys, for now, I would like to introduce you our judges, because we have a lot of them. And these people, they made themselves in the edtech industry. They are really well known in their countries. They are really well known in their industry. And first of all, I would like to introduce you Natalia Tarevskaya, who, frankly speaking, is my boss now in Tech Accelerator. So I basically work for her. Natalia, can you please introduce yourself?
Sasha, thank you for introducing. I'm really happy to see or to hear everybody today. First of all, now I am not only a founder of largest tech accelerator in Europe, but also a tech director in Skullcore Foundation. I'm waiting for startups.
Great, thank you, Natalia. It's great to have you here. So the next one is Donat Galitsin. Donat, are you with us? Yeah.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Donat. I advise in Russian startups. I help in investment strategic, and I help his a product market strategic or financial plan. I help his can raise in Russian market. We can raise a lot of many for a seed round or A round for Russian startups, and we can introduce for European and American markets for the Russian startups.
Wow, thank you very much, Donat. So guys, I mean, startuppers, if you want like a rock solid strategy for your startup, or if you want to raise money, he is the guy. Get his contact right now. Okay, and we are going next. So the next one is our judge from Germany, Julia Steger. Julia, guten Abend.
Guten Abend. Hello, everyone. Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm Julia, working at Eduvation in Germany. And yeah, in Germany, we support and trying to build up the edtech startup landscape, doing this while offering consulting to edtech startups and also education events like the Big Didacta Fair. We have a big startup area there where everyone can join. And yeah, I already organized the German and Austrian semifinals 6 weeks ago, and now working on the European semifinals. So I'm doing a lot GESAwards right now.
Oh, thank you, Julia. So when I was young and pretty, I used to work in Deutsche Bank, so I'm kind of a little bit German too. Thank you for being here with us. The next one is Jacob Matteo from India. Hey.
Hi everyone. It's a pleasure to be here, and thanks Valerie for inviting me. So I lead a startup accelerator based out of India called the Launch Studio, and we are primarily a part of a larger organization called Ingenious Faces. And Ingenious Faces, the three thematic areas that we work in is education, employability, and entrepreneurship. We have been hosting the GESAwards in India since the last 3 years, and we just wrapped it up last week in India, the semifinals, and I'm excited to see what the startups here are going to offer. So yeah, all the best to all the participants.
Thank you very much. By the way, guys, right now, here in Russia, there is a huge startup, a huge acceleration program called Export to India, because India is one of the largest markets in the world. So this guy can help you. Okay, thank you very much. The next one is Maxim Kiselev from Skullcore. Maxim, are you with us? I think he will join us later. Maybe in Skullcore there is a huge deal happening. That's why he's a little bit busy right now. Okay, we are going next. Next one is Daria Lilkovic from Business School, Skullcore.
Hi everybody. I'm happy to be here with all of you. I'm representing Skullcore Business School, and we're having here a whole bunch of programs actually for founders of startups. Also we're having programs for those ones who want to become professional investors into startups and become professional business angels. And also we're having entrepreneurial programs for teenagers who want to try themselves as entrepreneurs. I'm really happy to be here with you. I'm in love with tech, and so good luck to everyone who would pitch today. And one more time, thank you for inviting me as a judge.
Darius, thank you very much. I want to underline that Skullcore is one of the top 10 business schools in Europe, and I personally really like to attend it because the building is crazy, because it's so great. And I have a close friend there, Alexander Koligov. So Daria, if you once met him, please say hi from me. And we are going next. Next one is Matteo Tribinski from Poland. Wow, Matteo, hi.
Hi guys. Yes, I'm the president of EdTech Poland Foundation. We help EdTech startups from Poland. We also advise the Minister of Education. But I'm also active in the business side. So I co-founded the biggest programming school for kids in Southeast Asia. And yes, wish you good luck. Glad to be here.
Thank you very much. When I was at school, we used to learn Polish a bit, and the only phrase I remember is like "ziemniaki na śniadanie." It means like mashed potato on breakfast. Yeah, am I correct? Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like he's speaking every language, a bit.
a little bit. Yeah. Okay, thank you for being here with us tonight. And the last but not least, our big friend Fernando Mignoya from Mexico. Fernando.
Hey, hello everyone. Very glad to be here. I'm currently in California this week, but I live in Mexico City and I run a number of initiatives around Latin America. So all the way from Brazil, Colombia, Chile, Peru, Uruguay, Argentina, Mexico, and so on. I have been one of the early founders of the GESAwards. So I've been a judge for Africa, for Brazil, for South America, and now twice for Russia. So that means I must have done something good. So thank you to all.
Fernando, thank you. And it recently happened that I know a few words in Spanish. I know how to say uno cerveza, por favor. And mi casa es su casa. That's it. That's it.
That would take you places.
Yeah. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Okay, guys, and now I want to give the floor to Avi Varshavsky, CEO of Mindset, a tech innovation center and founder of this GESA award. Avi, please. And nope, I believe he's somewhere in Skulltech right now with the guys from Skullcore doing some serious stuff. Okay, whatever. So I know the person who is definitely here because I see him from the very beginning. He has a wonderful mustache. And I would like to introduce you guys and to give the floor to GESA Russia President Valery Platonov. Valery, please.
Hi guys, nice to see you. I think it is as all judges were introduced, but I think we shall go to our startups and they will introduce themselves. It's interesting to see what we have new in our Russian segment. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Valery. So, guys, now I have drumsticks here. So now I'm gonna do it like this, and now we are going to our startups. And the first pitch will be provided by a startup called 01 Math, and the founder Marina. Marina, are you with us?
I'm here.
Hey, how are you tonight?
Good, thank you.
Feeling nervous a bit, yeah?
Me? No, probably you're more nervous than I am.
Oh, maybe. So the floor is yours, please.
So I'm sharing the presentation. Can you all see it?
Yes.
Great. And before I begin, I want all of you to recall in memory how you learned mathematics at school and what you felt then. Hi, I'm Marina, and I'm a deputy director at 01 Math. 01 Math is one of the projects of Skulltech, a resident company of the Skullcore Innovation Center. Our product is an online system with artificial intelligence and adaptive technologies for teaching mathematics to school children in grades from 4th to 11th, and a specially developed module for preparing for the state exam in mathematics. Our system is used by more than 180,000 students, 5,000 teachers, 891 schools. Our project is presented in all schools in Moscow and in more than 10 regions of the Russian Federation. 01 Math system is available on any platform with the internet access. Our online system at the same time helps the three parties: the student, the teacher, and the parents. Thanks to AI, the adaptive learning system and individual user user learning path based on massive past user experiences, the student learns more material in less time. AI as a tutor can teach you anytime and anywhere. This is a new generation textbook. The teacher can predict the student's behavior and, due to big data, save time on checking homework and explaining the same material again and again. Besides, the teacher can monitor the statistics and have a clear vision of the student's progress. As to the parents, they receive the unbiased assessment of their children's results, realize what they can count on, and save their nervous system. Math is not boring anymore. Our system is a bank of knowledge which contains more than 40,000 tasks with detailed solutions and video explanations, and more than 120 hours of video tutorials. One of the main challenges for a school student is taking the state exam at the end of the 11th grade. It's called EGE in Russia. To solve this challenge, we developed a separate independent online system, preparation for the state exam in mathematics. Sounds unbelievable, but we know the shortest way from 40 to 80 plus points in the state exam in 3 months. The system analyzes the mistakes, adjusts to the level and skills of the student, creates the optimal learning path considering the specifics of the state exam and relying on the knowledge of a particular student. 01 Math has made an educational breakthrough in preparation for the state exam. Our system is appreciated, awarded, and recommended by UNESCO, Agency for Strategic Initiatives to Promote New Projects, the Moscow Innovation Agency, and the Skullcore Foundation. Moreover, there are 3 business angels who have been supporting us since the very beginning. One of our business angels investing in edtech products has a 25-year experience in M&A and cross-border deals. Moscow Electronic School chose our platform and granted access to all schools in Moscow. We have a great founder and best school tech professors, experts, and mathematicians working on the system. We are proud of being part of a socially important tech project, which gives a tool to all school students to build a successful future.
Arina, please finish your presentation because we're short of time.
Sure. We developed an artificial intelligence system creating an individual using path based on his unique knowledge and the experience of the past users. Besides, our algorithms self-learn from the experience of past users. We made a research that showed that among 3,000 users of our adaptive learning algorithm, 90.28% succeeded. And this is a world record so far. So we will help you love mathematics. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your presentation. Thank you so much. I would like to ask our judge, Natalia Tsarevskaya, to provide questions if she has them. Natalia? Okay, maybe not yet. So, oh yeah, you're here. So, Natalia, please, the floor is yours.
Yes. So I'm here, and I said that it's one of the greatest.
Natalia, we don't hear you.
Natalia, there is some issues with your connection.
From the last year in Russian technology, and I'm really happy that I can ask several questions for this startup. So first of all,
can you test?
And now?
Now it's better. Now it's better. Natalia, okay.
Can you use the chat and text your questions?
Well, Natalia is, I believe, reconnecting. She's here. Natalia.
Wait. Okay, thank you. As I said, it's one of the most interesting startups from Russian from the several last years, and I want to ask questions and so first of all, what are the scaling plans? What will be unicorn?
So I think I've got the question. So step by step, we are scaling to all regions of the Russian Federation and planning to scale worldwide, as we have already found a team of translators who are translating the system into the English language. So we are starting with the English-speaking countries.
Okay. Marina, thank you so much. If Natalia doesn't have any more questions, I believe we can go to our next startup. Marina, once again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And our next startup is called Webium. Ilya Gursky is founder. Ilya, please, the floor is yours.
Hello. I'm sharing my screen. Hello, I'm really honored to speak to you today, and I'm really glad to represent an educational organization because, in my opinion, education is a significant part of every person's life. My name is Ilya Gursky, and I'm co-founder of Webium, and today I want to share with you how we have created a unique educational ecosystem for teenage students. And education is highly important for teenagers. Graduating from school and choosing university, it in many ways defines their future. But we have noticed that many teenagers don't like study or even hate it. And they feel immense pressure, helplessness, demotivation, and emotional burnout during the educational process. And especially there is a problem with public education system in Russia and CIS countries, a number of CIS countries. And our solution is a digital educational environment that engages and inspires teenage students and creates a truly enjoyable learning experience that helps to excel at exam. And how we do it? Here's our approach. Studying at Webium is teen-friendly. Teachers explain topics in a teenage language, internet memes, popular TikToks, and pop culture phenomena. It helps to engage students in process, and everything happens on our own learning management system. Students can watch live lessons, pre-recorded lessons, can read long reads, and so on. Our students regularly receive mental support and motivation. Mentors foster and increase motivation among our students and provide them with mental and emotional support. We don't leave our students to face their challenges alone. Every student has a team, from the team 20-25 people in a team, and it's easier to stay motivated when you're in a team, when everyone helps each other. And with this approach, preparation for exam turns into truly inspiring experience, and our students love it. 50% of our new customers learn about us through recommendations, and 60-70% of people who start studying our one-year course finish it. It's a huge percentage of completion. And on average, our students' test score increases at least twofold. The tech market is growing rapidly, and so are we. We have helped 41,500 people to finish school, to graduate over the 2 past academic years. And this year, 2021, we will triple our revenue compared to last year. And now we're focused only on teenage audience in Russian market, but we plan to we're studying CIS market, and we plan to create products for younger students. So more teenagers around the world will enjoy learning again soon. So thank you so much, and welcome your questions.
Thank you, Leah. Thank you so much. Fernando, please.
Yes, hello, congratulations. And so I have first a reaction in terms of the initial slide that you presented. The initial slide basically says that you are helping students kind of excel at that exam, but I think the solution is much more than that, and I see it very relevant. You know, it has a social, emotional, and engagement implication or dimension. So I think I don't see clearly that the connection between engaging, motivation, and having the right mindset with learning. I think that is a stronger pitch that you initially solved. So I just wanted to understand, you know, how do you would state the major problem that you're trying to solve? And I do not agree that it should be, you know, excelling at exams. I think it's bigger.
Oh, sorry, I'm not sure I understand the questions. How do we prepare for exams?
No, I would like you to state the problem that you're trying to solve.
Okay, the problem is that every teenage in Russia and every teenage around the world, I think, they have to pass the exam to choose university and study there and build their future. And they can do it. There is only one way to do it. It's study. It's to get knowledge, and they don't like this process. They feel it. They feel negative when they think about negative emotion, when they think about learning. And it's hard for them to study. It's hard for them to get in love with education. And we change this attitude for them. We show them that educational process can be inspiring. It can be enjoyable. They can feel good at learning, and they fell in love with subject. They want to pass the exam, and then it's easier for them to pass the exam. It's easier for them to fall in love with learning, and they got higher scores at exams. And we have so many people who get 19 plus points out of 10 points. It's the maximum score. And we have like about 500 students who has the maximum score at exams.
Thank you. Thank you. I just think that the recommendation is that you have several dimensions: the mindset, the emotion, the motivation, and the engagement. And I see it in the presentation, but it's not, is you know, kind of hidden in your speech. So I just recommend that you take advantage of that space. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for this feedback.
Hey, Fernando, thank you for your comments. Yeah, thank you for your pitch. It was really, really great. So now we are going to our next participant. It's a team called 4Brain, and the founder, Nadezhda Panfilova. Nadezhda, please, the floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. I'm glad to see you. I will tell, I'm not founder. I'm product manager of this platform. And I'm pleased to introduce you our product. Do you see it on screen, right?
Not yet.
Not yet. I didn't share, sorry. I'm sharing. Now you can see it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm glad to introduce you our product. It's a soft skills e-learning service for brain. Why do we do this business? Look, people do hundreds of thousands such requests every month. Emotional intelligence, time management, how to improve critical thinking or creativity. Such skills, called soft skills, are getting the most importance in the modern world, even more than professional hard skills. Social researchers, HR specialists, business owners claim it. And unfortunately, our education is so designed that we don't study these things at school or university. For example, schools teach you language, but schools do not teach you how to manage conflicts or impact on people by using this language. Schools make you to memorize rules, but schools do not teach you techniques that can help you to memorize any type of information easily. And only maybe if you study for MBA or private school, you can get such skills, but the overwhelming majority of people are deprived of such an opportunity. And only life itself can teach you. If you're lucky, if you face such situations and you are ready to do self-reflection, you're ready to read a lot of books on self-development. Or you can come to For Brain, where we teach people soft skills. What is For Brain? Why do we believe that we are the most efficient source for it? As any traditional education, our courses consist of two parts, theory and practice. Our theory is only proven information based on scientific researches. Our authors work with international sources and select only proven facts and working techniques. And our practice is based on different studying methods. It's, for example, psychodiagnostics tests, simulators, games, case studies, cross-examinations, the method which is widely used by leading international universities on Coursera. And of course, we have tutor support for each student who can write any question. For today, we have 16 courses that cover different fields of self-development and free type of subscription. Also, we have a lot of free materials, courses, information, and organic search leads to us a huge number of new clients monthly as free traffic. And we provide a lot of information as free. We work both with individuals and with companies that order corporate trainings. And our courses have very affordable price because our mission is to make more and more people to be able to improve their personal efficiency. And we have very large audience. It's about 1.5 million users, active users monthly, and more than 1.5 million students in total. And according to last research, the volume of soft skills e-learning market is estimated at $13 million. And now we are getting closer to taking 10% of this entire market. We work for all Russian-speaking audience in entire world from different countries. And our platform is available for any device which you can access to internet. Thanks for your attention. I would be glad to answer your questions.
Nadezhda, thank you very much. Donat, please, do you have any questions for Nadezhda?
Yes, hi Nadezhda.
Hi Donat.
Who your competitors, concurrent?
We think that we don't have exact competitors. We have several, there are several platforms which help people to increase their cognitive function, like increase their brain, a little bit memory, a little bit focusing on information, for example, but there are no exactly such platforms. There are some big companies who have a lot of courses, like professional courses, hard skills courses, and they have soft skills courses too, but just maybe 2, 3, some separate courses. We provide courses which cover different fields, a lot of fields of this sphere, and if you take subscription, you can improve yourself in all of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you open slide who address market? It's last slide.
Yes, let me. Yes, this one.
Using this correct 3,000. Do you think our market is correctly?
I believe Donat is asking about the market valuation. Is it really 13 million only?
Yeah, I understand. Yes, it's research made in previous year, 2020, because such research are so big, they don't do it each half of year, but it's last information. And yes, because in last years, you know, e-learning at tech market grows a lot, and exactly soft skills, which it includes a lot of skills, right? So this research, yes, value our market in these numbers. It's exactly soft skills e-learning platforms. If you can take offline courses, it will be like soft skills offline courses, it will be even higher, but we take exactly this market.
Okay. And you target 10% in this figure, right?
Now, yes, now we are getting to take 10% of this market, but it's not the end, of course.
Okay, good. For example, you see revenue in 3 years, a lot of $1 million per year. You see,
sorry.
you target all revenue, your company, in 3 years ago to $1 million per year.
It can be.
Okay. Sorry, I have one question. What your scale model to B2C and B2B market is?
What is the question? I couldn't understand exactly.
Do you have a different role model to scale at B2C and B2B model?
As far as I understand, just you mean, look, like B2C clients, a lot of clients buy separate our courses or subscription. It's people who come from different sources, both organic search or marketing like traffic, paid traffic. B2B, it's big companies, which not exactly big, but we have big clients too, who write to our sales department and make agreement exactly for corporate trainings. Like they buy at the same time like hundreds subscriptions and use it to their workers to increase their personal efficiency.
Okay, I'm all.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much, Donald. Thank you, Nadezhda. Nadezhda, if you look at Donald, he looks like a guy like he knows something. He looks like a guy who knows something. So you better go to him after this event and say, Donald, you mentioned that you have some doubts about the market valuation. Please tell me what kind of doubts, why do you have them? And I believe this guy can share his knowledge and his wiseness with you. Okay,
I definitely agree. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we are going to our next startup. And it is called Education Online Incorporation. Wow, it's not even a startup, guys. it's Incorporation. So Alexander, please, the floor is yours.
Hi, guys. It's a pleasure to be here. Yeah, we're called Educate Online, and Educate Online Inc. is the official name. So we're all-in-one platform that connects international students to international schools that teach online. So from one side on our platform, we have schools mostly from the UK, US, and Canada, and that teach online, the students from the age of 4 till the age of 18. And from another side, we have the students from more than 22 countries currently who are studying in these schools full-time or part-time. And what we've managed to do is one thing, of course, to provide access to education to students, even in these tough COVID times. When the students study online in prestigious international schools, their families save quite a lot of money because studying online is 10 to 30 times more cost-effective than actually going to the country. When they study online, they receive the same kind of diplomas and accreditations from US, Canadian, or UK schools, which allows them to enter top universities or just good universities across the world. We have more than 80 partner universities as well, where we can guarantee the admission into the first year for our students. And based on the algorithm that we've developed on our platform, we match the student with the perfect course or the perfect school, because we see the whole track record, how the student has performed previously and how they're performing now within Educate Online. We're also doing a transformation for a lot of the schools when we're taking them from the offline world to the online world. So saving the whole educational system and providing opportunities for both schools and students. We've made a pivot from an offline education trajectory to online in the beginning of 2020 when COVID came. And since then, we've managed to attract more than 4,000 kids to study with us full time. We are currently in 22 countries, including the biggest countries such as China, Russia, Germany, Portugal, Brazil. So LATAM, Europe, and Asia and Southeast Asia and CIS countries are our main target. Currently, the students can study more than 450 subjects across all educational systems, and we are teaching live in 24/7, which means that in any time zone, the students can study at a convenient time. Currently, we've raised 5.2 million in our Series Seed 2, and other extension fundings, and we will be raising our Series A probably in the next year, Q2 next year. And we are also now working not only on the B2C distribution model, but also working on the B2B distribution model. We are currently working with 400 educational agents across the world. In terms of our global targets, the main target is to contribute to at least 1 million students. And there is a market of 1.2 billion students that we can work with. So this is definitely very achievable. And the main thing about our team is that we've scaled from 6 people to 150 people within 2020 to 2021. And then on our management team, here you can see, for example, we have Igor Brovikov, who is our co-founder and also the founder of a company called Softline, one of the biggest Russian and European IT giants that has went onto the IPO last month. So we're enjoying this growth and the contribution that we can make to the world, and growing not only in Russia, but beyond, because now 50% of our revenues come from Asia, Europe, and Latin America. Thank you so much for your attention, and I'm very looking forward to your questions.
Alexander, thank you so much. Julia, do you have comments, please?
Yeah, thanks for your pitch. Great project. Could you tell us a little bit more about your business model?
Okay, I'm trying to remember something in German, but I forgot, sorry. Vielen Dank for your question. So the business model is very simple. We come to the schools and we say, we are going to bring you students from different international countries, and we agree on a base price with them. Usually that price is 40% or 50% lower than the retail price, because we talk about scale. And then we charge the students the retail price, and we pay the schools the net price that we agreed with upon. And another thing, what we do is we tend to sign exclusive agreements with schools. That means that they recruit students with us. They get the whole model, like sales, marketing, customer service for the students and for the school. And we're also giving them a lot of things on our platform, like the LMS and other things, which allow us not only to depend on lead gen and sales, which is our business model now, but actually to think ahead, how do we install our own infrastructure into the schools for the next like 3, 5, 10 years and beyond. So I guess that's a short answer about what we do.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Alexander, Julia. So guys, you know this feeling when you're like hosting an event and everything is great, and you like making up some jokes, and here comes the guy whose English is way better than yours, and he just smashed it with his pitch.
No,
Alexander,
no, Alex, it's okay. No worries.
It's okay. Oh, yeah.
We can all understand each other. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you very much. So we are going to our next startup, and it calls Bruce Coding Bootcamp. And Georgi Babayan, please, the floor is yours.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, hello. I'm calling you from Jakarta, from quarantine hotel, where I'm going to stay for the next 7 days. Today is my first day. I hope I can manage it. So I think it's a new norm of traveling, like COVID changed everything, and everything is changing, and especially our industry at tech is changing as well. Anyway, my name is George Babayan. I'm a founder of Elbrus Coding Bootcamp, and let's start. Change is constant, and the gap between the jobs of software developers and the supply of it growing again and again, bigger and bigger. And I feel this pain personally because before Elbrus, I was a founder of AI startup, and I struggled to find AI developers. So I decided to change somehow to work on this problem and started first in Russia coding bootcamp Elbrus. So what's the difference? So a lot of ed tech companies focus on content. It's not bad, but we focus on people. Right now, people struggle with finding the job, working remotely, and changing their plans. People are looking for new ed solutions. So we have students with backgrounds from salespeople, waiters, people who used to be building bridges. So they were not looking for edutainment. They were looking for some tool that could solve their goal of boosting their career, give them motivation, give them something that can help them in their next career step. So you can ask about the numbers. So right now we have more than 600 graduates. 97% of them find the job, and it's super inspiring for me and for the whole team. Just recently, 2 weeks ago, the Independent Institute of Education published a report about our bootcamp. The numbers are amazing. You can read and go through the numbers. You can scan the QR code on the right. So what are the next future of education? What is the mode of education? Is it content? Content is dead. And I personally believe that all the online courses, all the books you publish, the moment you publish, they're already gone. So it's not bad. We invest in content, but the future is in community. The Elbrus community is growing super fast each month, and we're really proud to be a pioneer in cohort education, and we believe this is the future of it. So we are looking forward. We're growing. Looking for people with growth mindset, with who admires community education. So please join our team. I'm ready for your questions.
George, thank you very much. Jabin, please, do you have any questions?
Yeah, sure. Firstly, congratulations, George, and to your team. I have a quick reaction, which it wasn't clear for me. So if you can, in the next 30 seconds, just quickly explain to me what a typical user or client or would look like for you.
Yeah, sure. So the typical client is someone, so if we look at the age, is someone, a professional, 5+ years of experience who want to switch their career and move into tech.
Got it. So your matchmaking platform, and which other countries are you immediately trying to scale up into? Which would be the top 3?
So right now we're in Russia and like Kazakhstan, Ukraine, Belarus, and all CIS countries is like our main focus right now.
Okay. And do you, what would be your scaling up strategy that would look like? Because from my understanding, most countries already have matchmaking platforms or companies who work with connecting graduates to companies, corporates, right? It could be in tech, it could be outside of tech, and soft skills and so on and so forth. So what is that unique value proposition that you offer? And yeah, that was my question.
So yeah, right now how we're like really growing, we're really embracing our community. We're growing with our community. Like all the new towns are usually opened with some of our alumni who are right now on the field, know the market, they're from this place, or they already worked so for some times. We're looking for entrepreneurs who joined our program, finished it, and really interested in starting a bootcamp locally, or if it's online, in online.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So your community is helping.
Yeah, community is really helping. It's #1 source for new people. Like marketing team, teaching team is a lot of from the inside of the community.
Fantastic. Thank you. All the best.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, George. Thank you, Jabin, guys. And right now, as I mentioned before at the very beginning of our show, we are here from the different places around the globe, and it is extremely easy to be confused by the time zones. That's why our friend Avi, he was a little bit late because he mixed up the time zones, but he's finally here, and I would like to give the floor to Avi Varshavsky, CEO of Mindset, and the founder of this GESAwards. Avi, please.
Thank you very much, and really, first of all, thrilled to be here, and really amazed by the startup I had the chance to see. And as you said, I was confused by the time zones, and I thought we were going to start an hour later, so my apology. And maybe it's worthwhile to give the context of this initiative of the Global EdTech Startup Awards, which many of the participants here today and some of the judges are really part of. And this initiative is actually a collaboration between the leading organization across the globe. It's sort of a huge community. And although let's say the story that we are telling about this initiative is a story about a competition, I think the most important part of this is actually the community. And in a way, we are holding in the GESAwards contradiction. On the one hand, it's a huge space for collaborations and community, and from the other hand, we are competing each other. So in the end of the day, there is sort of an interest to be better from the other. And I think this is probably part of the secret sauce of this competition, which already runs for 7 years. This photo was taken in the bootcamp, the last bootcamp we did face-to-face before COVID. We really hope that this year we can do it again face-to-face, but we will, let's see that things are moving on the right order. And this is the story. And this year we hit again a record of applications from more than 120 countries. And those applications represent thousands of startups from across the globe. And beside of the community, I think it's really an enormous opportunity for collaboration between different regions. This is like the list of the partners, some of the partners across the globe. Then you can see it's really covers lots of regions in the world, and each region brings its own flavor and its own way of doing edtech. And even listening to your pitches beforehand, I can see from the one hand the uniqueness, but also the communality. Like I'm not sure about, let's say, 10 years ago, we could hear the same kind of pitch, both topics and quality that we are hearing today. And I see the same thing across the globe. This year, we are honored to have new partners, Nigeria, Singapore, Kenya, Austria, and Korea. And this is really, each partner like this really brings a huge value and much more interesting aspects. As I said, we have a very large database of GESAwards based on the applications during the years. And this database really gives us a very effective way to like analyze trends. And I would like to share like in a nutshell some of those trends. So first of all, the startup that we are meeting, and I think we saw the same more or less demography even today, are mainly seed and pre-seed stage, which means that what we are seeing today probably will have impact in, let's say, 3-4 years from now. And this is a very interesting way to foresee and to predict what's going to happen in our market. And following this, we can say that looking on the places that we are receiving applications, one of the very interesting trends is to see the level of startups from Africa, which was not the case years ago. And we see the percentage going higher every year. Last year it was 19%, the year before it was 17%. So it's extremely interesting. And another interesting trend that again we see in the GESA for some years now, the place of K-12. And as we know, now it's not just GESA, it's also the investments across the globe are starting to gravitate towards K-12, and we see it very strongly for some years now in GESA. Another interesting trend that again I think becomes to be stronger and stronger every year. We see less content and much more platforms and much more pedagogy. We're speaking more about ways of learning and platforms of learning, and less about curriculum. And both in following the trends and in really going through trying to understand what's happening across the globe, one of the most effective vehicles that we have this year and started 3 years ago is the special tracks. Just to mention them very quickly, we have this year 8 special tracks that each one is focusing on a specific domain, and companies are applying both for the general track and some of them to the special tracks. And for each track, we have a partner. National Geographic is about geography-based startups, CET focusing on new age learners, the Ministry of Education in Israel, voice assistants that try to cope with English as a second language. By the way, we had a Russian company 2 years ago exactly in this domain, very interesting one. Unboxing School together with Google Cloud. Jacob Foundation was focusing on learning differences and personalization. HP about hybrid learning. And Luis University about higher education. And hopefully we're going to see in the finals in January both the winners of the general tracks, which the Russian one is going to be selected today, and the special tracks as well. As you know, I'm sure we're looking for companies who first of all can make a difference and really solve a real problem, answering an actual pain. We're looking for companies who are innovative, and innovation in our domain is not necessarily an AI or a very deep algorithm. It could be, but it's much more important that it's going to be a pedagogical innovation. We're really looking into the user experience, and obviously also because we want startups who are making a difference, we're looking for the ones who have a sustainable business model and a potential to grow. So I really, really wish you all good luck, and I'm eager to see who is going to be the winner. Thank you very much.
Avi, thank you. Thank you so much for your presentation. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. And with your permission, we will continue to hear our startups. They are waiting already. So the next team is called iThub College, and Irina Selezneva. Are you here? Yeah? I see you smiling. So Irina, the floor is yours.
Yes, I'm here. Hello, colleagues. Let me know, do you hear me? And can you see the screen, my screen?
We can hear you perfectly. And now we can see your screen also. Okay, great.
So I'm Irina Selezneva. I'm Deputy Director of International Cooperation in IT Hub. And I'm glad to introduce you today IT Hub College, where we provide secondary vocational IT education for the next generation. So actually, slide doesn't work. Just a moment. So we are the only college in Russia having our own methodology, which this is actually our key product, which helps us to educate next generation professionals and leaders for living in a digital world and be part of international community. So we used to say we are more like an IT company, not a college. And I really like this phrase because it reflects the essence of our teaching approach and the essence of our methodology, which is based on mostly on business-oriented education and creating professional environment. So it includes business incubators with customers. It includes mentorship support with industry experts, certification of skills and knowledge, which helps us to provide independent evaluation of skills and knowledge. Artifacts models, which is actually a project-based approach and helps students to identify the professional rating in the market. And of course, we understand that nowadays any solution needs to be digitalized. That's why we started to develop from scratch our own system, which actually is the tool for implementation of our methodology. It is LXP IT Hub Bulgakov system, and it's a kind of digital college. And it includes LMS system to provide to manage a static educational process. It includes LXP system, which helps us to provide personalized and peer-to-peer approach in the education. And also we integrated here ERP system, which usually is used in corporations, but we needed to manage customer experience, to analyze data and to improve our processes, to improve our education and to be flexible. For the moment, we have 1,500 students and have quite ambitious goals. By 2025, we are going to build the network of students consisting of 100,000 students around the world. Of course, with the help of partners who can be either educational institutions or IT business corporations, IT companies who are interested in educating our workforce in IT in preparing next generation in digital professions. So during 4 years since our launch, we've managed to build the ecosystem, the whole ecosystem of educational projects. We've opened, up to now, we opened already 2 franchises in 2 Russian cities, are included in the top 10 of the fastest growing tech companies, and opened our own IT company in order to realize our IT solutions and educational solutions. So we've tested a lot. We know what really works and are ready to share our experience and are ready for scaling. So let's do it together, because together we can do more. So I think I will finish here my speech and are ready for your questions.
Wow, you have a perfect timing. The first startup here has like perfect timing. So as far as I understand, Maxim Kiselov is still somewhere around. not here with us.
I think I'm here.
Oh, Maxim, you're here. Yeah, I'm sorry, I missed you.
I have, I'm in Novosibirsk, and then for some reasons connection is not that stable in my Marriott room, but I'm here, and I was here. Well, thank you for the presentation, Irina. Well, for me, it's easy because we are the partners with IT Hub, and I know the project quite well, so I don't really know which kind of questions to ask, but I personally admire and value our partnership very much. And I believe that the model that you are applying, as well as the value that you are actually delivering to the students and the community is truly great. So I can only wish to expand and to have more places as well as more sites in your orbit. Yep.
Thank you very much for your comment. Yeah, I see you're now in Novosibirsk. Wow, it's great. It's pretty far from Moscow. Wow. Okay. So if there are no further questions, so Rina, thank you. Maxim, thank you very much for being here with us from Novosibirsk. And we are jumping right next to our another project. So it's called Oko or oku.kz, and it's going to be presented by Dinmuhamed Yunusov. Dinmuhamed, please, the floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here. Thank you very much. Let me share my screen. And I hope that everyone can see it. All right, let me start. So my name is Dimash. I'm co-founder and CEO of a project called Oku. Oku is an online platform for schools, teachers, and students. I was a software developer. Then I decided that I should help a younger generation to learn IT. So I went to schools and found out three main problems. IT is developing very fast, and unfortunately, our teachers are unable to learn new courses and improve their qualifications, as well as they spend a lot of time with paperwork. And we all know that there is there is a curriculum that does not adapt to the creative thinking of our kids. So we came up with the solution. We created Oku that has virtual teacher, which helps our real teachers on grading. So basically we automate everything so that teachers save around 20 hours per week, each teacher. And also we personalize education for our kids. So basically we have a built-in IDE, which means you don't have to install any software anymore. You just have to have internet access, that's all. And we have an automated grading system, which is really amazing because it doesn't matter which way you solve the problem. Our algorithms are able to analyze the algorithms that you wrote and tell you whether you solved the problem in the correct way, or if not, where did you made a mistake within a seconds. So this functionality allowed us to organize national coding competition, and we organize like several times per year. And we also have anti-cheating system. And we are launching 2 new products. It's mobile app and B2C plus courses. And we are like having really good retention, 100%. And we're also seeking to expand to other countries as well very soon in 2022. And more importantly, our team has a great experience, working experience at big IT giants like Facebook, Apple, and we all decided that our mission is to help younger generation to learn IT. So thank you very much. If you have any questions, I would like to answer them. And by the way, if there is any investors, we're looking for 300K. Thank you.
Dimash, it was perfect ending. So by the way, guys, we're collecting money. So please, here's my card. Yeah. So Daria, please, do you have any comments?
Yes, I have several questions. The first one, do you know Code Academy? How
Dimash,
do you
turn on your,
differentiate?
yeah, thanks.
Yes.
How do you differentiate?
So I really like Code Academy because I have a younger brother. Before Oku, I was teaching my younger brother to learn how to code, and we also used to try Code Academy, but it's a little bit hard for young kids, and because yes, Code Academy has courses for newbies, but it's mainly for elderly people who are seeking to become a software developer and get a job, and they also have to pay. The main difference between most of our competitors is when we started, our idea was that kids should not pay for education. Education should be free for kids. So we thought like, how it's possible to make a business when kids are not paying? Like somebody has to pay so that business.
So who is paying? Then
so
I got it. So the target audience is different, but then who is paying?
So exactly. So the point was that we went through public schools. We're actually also we're very lucky because we're able to make our product extremely cheap. It's just $140 per school and unlimited number of users. So schools are paying
$100 for a year.
For 1 month, unlimited users.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like 1,000 users and just $140 per month. And like in Kazakhstan, we have 8,000 schools. And by our calculations, even if we take like 1/5, it will be able to go to break even. But our main goal is not to stay just in Kazakhstan. We want to expand.
Okay, got it. I have another question.
Yeah.
Then what's the retention? You were telling that you're having the size of the average bill is $100 per month. Yes. The school is paying. And so for how long they are staying with you?
So I told that in presentation that we have 100% retention, but let's make it clear, right? When we sign up, schools are paying us not on a monthly basis, they subscribe for yearly subscriptions. So which means when we started, we subscribed 13 schools, and they all stayed with us in the second year. We exist 2 years. So all our old clients remained, and now we have approximately 50 schools in general. So hopefully by next year, they all will remain and new schools will adapt. And also in presentation, I didn't mention, but we together with Ministry of Digitalization in Kazakhstan doing a pilot in one of the states in Kazakhstan. And the pilot will be successful. They will be expanding our project to all the other states. Like we'll be working together on that matter. So everything is going well. Yeah.
Okay, 2 questions. One is what you're looking for. 300,000. You said that you're looking for $300,000 US. What do you need money for?
Yes. So the good part is that even though we thought we will be free, like for kids, some of the kids still asking us for new courses, additional courses that they would like to pay actually. And in a presentation, I also mentioned the mobile app. It's going to be trivia based mobile game where kids can play and compete with each other, like duel with each other and learn. So we are expecting to spend that money on this mobile app and additional platform with additional courses, more interesting courses. And we would like to make it international. So as of right now, our platform in Russian and Kazakh languages, but our vision is to go abroad. So we definitely need money for new products and making it in English language.
How many products you have right now on your platform?
Right now is just one product called Oku. Oku's
no, I mean, how many, like, is it different in terms of the, how you say it, like courses or tasks that they have to do? Like, what the variety right now?
Yes, right now is courses aligned with government standards. So actually kids can learn from home. and teachers can teach computer science through our platform. We made some additional courses like get ready to coding competitions and some of the courses like that. Kids actually like it, like Photoshop courses, 3D modeling courses, and we would like to make more courses. And since they completed those courses that we made out of the government regulations, government standards, we found the need. Like they completed, they're asking for more, they're ready to pay. So like,
Okay. Thank you a lot. I don't have any more questions.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dimash. Thank you, Daria. You know, guys, why I love people from Skullcore? Because they keep digging deeper and deeper until they get all the information they needed. Daria, thank you for such a detailed questionnaire. And we are going to our next startup. It's called Sky Yes, and it's going to be presented by Kirill Mirgrod. Kirill, the floor is yours.
Right, Sky Yes. Thank you, Alexander. Let me share my presentation. All right, here we go. Good evening, friends. Good evening, colleagues and our viewers. Thank you for having us. It is my pleasure to present our project alongside with industry leaders. So my name is Kirill and I'm Chief Business Development Officer at SkyES. So what is SkyES? Sky Education Systems is an international edtech company that provides digital solutions for teaching English at higher education institutions. As of this moment, we cooperate with more than 250 universities operating in multiple countries that you can now see on the screen. Let's have a closer look at what we are offering. So first of all, SkyES saves a huge amount of teachers' time. We provide more than 1,500 hours of teaching materials in courses and exercises, audios and videos, focusing on general English as well as on English for specific purposes, like English for IT, marketing, management, pharmaceuticals, and others. Also, platform checks the homework automatically, so you don't have to go through each individual student's homework one by one, wasting your time on correct answers. You will only need to address the wrong answers. That's what it is for teachers. As of the students, we help to boost academic performance. The platform gives you instant feedback and you don't have to wait for teachers' response for several days. We have also implemented gamifications element like the system of achievements. Students receive achievements for being the best in the group, for completing the homework the first, or not making any mistakes 3 times in a row. Students also have access to self-study courses for improving grammar, listening, and oral skills, and even get you prepared for international exams like TOEFL. And last but not least, Sky saves money because we provide free trial period for a few months for universities to test, and we give full access to all the courses. Unlike our competitors, we do not charge you for extra courses, or you have to choose a few out of the huge pool of courses. So you have full access to all the materials on the platform. Also, we have a flexible price policy based on GDP per capita. That means that prices for Russia and prices for Indonesia are not the same. So I think that's fair and how it should be. Okay. As for our innovative pedagogical approach, it combines CLIL methodology. So CLIL is content and language integrated learning. And that means that you're learning about a subject while learning English, or learning English while learning the subject. Storytelling is a huge part of our system. Storylines are engaging, real life characters placed in relatable situations. And our students, we're also proud of our student-driven content. We use big data and students' feedback to improve our courses. As for growth and potential, it is clear now that we have chosen the right strategy, and now it's time to expand our business operations, and we are planning to add to our business scope such things as nanodegrees, expansion of the range of disciplines, and other services for university entrance and supporting scientific activities. 3 minutes are not enough, obviously, but just to add a small one, teachers are in full control of the whole education process. They're full control of who is in the group, no random people, no fake accounts, and you have a rundown of skills that are divided by 4 major skills, which is listening, reading, speaking, and writing. So you can actually trace the progress of each individual student from the very beginning, of the first year and up until they graduate from university. So that's it. This is who we are, SkyS. Please do not hesitate to ask any questions, and we are quite open to international cooperation of any kind. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Another person with a perfect English. Wow.
Appreciate it.
I believe Matteo has some questions for you.
Thank you for the presentation. It looks really interesting. I would like to ask if you have any tech advantages over your competition, or like what do you see as your main advantages, and what make it harder to copy the solution?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we are like a one-stop solution. Obviously, you have learning management systems like Moodle or Blackboard, but they do not provide the materials. Or there is, some kind of famous international company that do provide the material, but they are offline. They cannot digitalize their material. And I think one of the biggest advantages of our platform is that we are analytic driven. As I mentioned, teachers are in full control. They save huge amount of time by reducing the need to prepare to the lessons and digitalize materials and look for materials and trying to pack it in an engaging way, send it, upload, download, and check it somehow. So we take this struggle away, and you can personalize the study process. So as I said, you have access to all the courses. So that means that if the student is way too advanced, he might feel bored in your classroom, right? But you can assign more homework, or you can assign him some additional materials from other courses. The same for the students who are lagging behind. If one of the skills that I mentioned, reading, writing, oral skills, is lagging behind, obviously, you want to help the student, and you'll be able to trace the results within the span of the whole year, and month by month, you will be able to see the improvement. So this kind of analytic approach plus one-stop solution, that's what makes us special.
Okay, and what are your ambitions? Like, what is your ultimate goal of the company for now?
Okay, so the company has been around for a few years, a couple of years, plus some minus, and the international branch or international direction is quite young and new. And for the last 9 months, we've been able to reach out to ESL countries like Indonesia and Tunisia and Turkey and a few countries in Latin America, and already start cooperating with quite some universities in there. So our target market is emerging markets, obviously, and ESL countries, and we rely heavily on a few key, let's say, a few key notes like the internet coverage, the English proficiency index, and GDP per capita. So those countries that fit within those borders, like somewhere in the middle or below it, are our target market. That means that we have more than 12,000 universities as our potential partners around the globe.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Okay,
thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And the last but not the least startup goes under the title Uchiru and will be presented by Gaene Simanyan. Gaene, please, the floor is yours.
Hi, thank you for not being the least. Just a second.
Sure.
I think you can see my screen.
Yep.
Okay. Hi. My name is Gaene. I represent Uchiru, where I had Olympiad and special projects. I'm going to talk about what products we have, and then we'll discuss our approaches, performance, and awards. Let's start. Uchiru was founded in Russia, and now the group is presented in the United States as Happy Numbers, in Brazil, South Africa, Indonesia, and China as Dragon Learn, and in India as Dynalab, and altogether 17 million students. Almost all the countries are participating in our international annual contest in mathematics, BRICSmath.com. This competition was translated in 14 languages, and now it unites 7 countries and a few millions of children. The international products are adapted to fit the school programs of the countries. The core product in Russia, Uchiru, is the leading educational platform for children of 6 to 17 years old. The content is interactive, and it follows the federal government standards, but it allows children to study alone without a teacher. We also provide a one-to-one live streaming tutoring product named Uchidoma. Uchiru is free for using at schools. At home, students have an everyday free trial and then an offer to subscribe. The subscription includes school subjects and extracurriculum activities like programming, finance, time management, and etiquette. Besides, all online competitions are always absolutely free. The auditory of Uchiru is more than 8 million students, and each student's account is connected with a teacher's or a parent account, or both. This is an active base of students, meaning that more than every second school student visits the site. Learning process is also competitive and interactive, with rankings within a class across disciplines. The competition mechanic is extremely popular and effective in Russia, and it motivates children and skyrockets the engagement. But still, we provide statistics concerning personal success and progress, and not only the competitive results. All the content is produced in-house. The core idea is interaction, meaning that no screen provides information only, but always contains a call to action. Every step is made with the student, making sure that he or she understands the material. And even though the content is self-learning, the most popular patterns of using Uchiru are at school during mixed sessions and at home with parents as a way to spend time together. In April 2020, Uchiru scored the second place in the world among the most visited educational websites with more than 1 million visits per month. Also, Uchiru became number 11 in the rating of most visited websites of all categories in Russia. And we managed to be the first in the world in average session duration. This means that if you take all the visitors, even those who just opened the website and closed it at the same moment, the average time they spend on the site is 18 minutes. We believe that this is one of the key metrics that reflect the high quality of the product. My favorite, social responsibility. Uchiru elaborates large-scale environmental, social, and governance projects. These are absolutely free projects that cover such topics as ecology, health, and safety on roads. And not only these, but last week we completed a project, a road safety Olympiad, with 3.7 million participants. And this is an unprecedented scale of project, and it shows that the topic is highly demanded. Finally, awards and recognition. Uchiru, Happy Numbers, Dragon Learn, and Dynalab get recognition in different countries and among its users. The slide provides some recent examples of our awards. Thank you for your time and attention. I hope you will be interested to know more.
Anna, thank you. Thank you for your presentation. Wow, you guys are huge.
We are.
I have just a small question for you. So what's the purpose of your participation in this award? Because it's kind of meant to be for a startup, and you guys are way big than a startup.
What you see depends on where you look from. So from inside, Uchiru is still a startup. If you know the level of flexibility, the way we can turn in our directions of development, the way we make decisions, it's still a startup, but it's a startup that skyrocketed, and the scale of our representation in the world is just amazing, because we had an unusual path of development. Usually, companies invest a lot in marketing, and then when the success comes, they invest in product. And we did the opposite. We invested a lot in the product. We had so diverse product, and it was of such a high quality when we were just on our start. And then we decided to expand it and to expand in different countries. And this is why we just we have this pace and this representation.
Okay, thank you. And what's your position in the structure?
I am the head of Olympiad and special project. It's just in other words, we have the non-commercial part of the product, everything that is free. And if you see that something is free or not true, it's my product.
Okay. Okay, I'll get your number later.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so it was our very last startup. Thank you, KNF, for your presentation. It was really, really great. And right now, I would like to give the floor to Valery Platonov before we will all go to count our points and decide who is going to be a winner. But before, Valery, the floor is yours.
Thanks. It's nice to be here and to know much more about our startups and our companies. But now I wouldn't go to present my presentation. I just only want to say some words about our partners of this event. So let me show my screen. Yes, I am presenting the Crunchyboard contest system, which is running almost seven years, and the Global EdTech Startup Award Russia is the third time we're providing this very nice competition with the help of the Crunchyboard system. But our competition can also be considered as an impact startup project. And we have attracted great partners this year to help us.
I'm sorry for interrupting you. We see only the part of your presentation right now. As far as I understand, you just need to start it from the beginning, because we see only the one slide with the Sergei Starikov here.
Yeah, yes, Sergei.
It is correct, because you started from the beginning and now.
No, yeah, that's correct, because I'm telling only about. I don't want to give all my presentation. Just want to give some words to say some words about our partners. This is very important. So our competition, as I told, is like an impact startup project. I think that everyone is interested to know our heroes. And here are Mikhail Sholin, head of Synergy Studio, a studio for events, online broadcasting, from webinar to an international multi-day conference in several languages. Evgeny Golubev, founder of Chat.edu online language school. I would say he is the best communicator man. And then Vyacheslav Yeliseyev, founder and CEO of Job for Arabists recruiting agency, who provides with his team synchronous translation from English to Russian this evening. The facilitator, Tatiana Hailis, event producer and PR manager. She serves as internal facilitator and communication expert. Also, we have Igor Belyanin, founder and CEO of Distant TV, first public IPTV. And sorry,
Valery, but we don't see the slides. We see only one slide.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we only see the very first slide.
Anyway, sorry for this mistakes, or maybe some, I don't know what the problem is my demonstration. I would say that I just can only stop my translation. Anyway, I would say some words about our partners. Anyway, Igor Belyanin, as I told, he's a founder and first public IPTV streaming. And our frontman, Alexander Pustovit, who is a huge experience in startups coaching. Thanks a lot to this wonderful team. Also, I I want to say some words about additional nominations in GESAwards from our Russian sponsors. And at the end of this event, the winners in these nominations will be announced. And these partners are Action Group is the leading provider of professional knowledge for employees. The nomination is Best EdTech Startup in B2B sector. Then Dmitry Voloshin, entrepreneur, investor, mentor, CEO and founder of EduTech Lab and co-founder of Otus company. And the nomination is Highest Growth Potential for a Tech Startup. And the last sponsor of our special nomination is Startup Academy of the Skullcore Moscow Management School. And the nomination is the most investment attractive startup. Thanks to our partners for these special nominations. I think that this is a good sample of collaboration and partnerships. So I think that our partnership will continue later on. Thanks a lot and good luck to all of us. Now I think we should go to our final stage. Thanks, Alexander.
Hey guys, thank you, Valery. So now you will see a short movie while we are counting your points, and like in 5 or maybe 10 minutes, I will return to you with the results of our award. Thank you once again for participating, and see you again in 10 minutes.
Люди боятся неопределенности. Она пугает. Однако умение учиться и управлять собственным развитием будет являться определяющим фактором в сложном мире неопределенности. Сегодня перед нами стоит глобальный вызов – спроектировать новый образовательный опыт с яркими впечатлениями и ощущениями. Опыт, который позволит выйти достойным победителем в схватке с непредсказуемым вирусом. Как правильно применять цифровые технологии, чтобы создать среду для самореализации каждого? Как изменится роль педагога в эпоху TikTok и искусственного интеллекта? Конференция EdCrunch Global соберет учителей и политиков, инвесторов и филантропов, выдающихся исследователей и разработчиков в области современного образования и развития человека в новых условиях. 7 и 8 декабря. Глобальная онлайн-конференция с площадками в Алматы и подключением из локальных онлайн-студий Москвы, Тель-Авива и Сингапура. 5 больших направлений на одной площадке. Оригинальные прогрессивные идеи визионеров станут доступны широкой аудитории. И все это в режиме реального времени. EdCrunch Global – конференция для тех, кто учится и учит. Не пропустите глобальное событие в индустрии образования. Бросьте вызов старой системе. Станьте частью EdCrunch Global. Регистрируйтесь на сайте edcrunch.online.
Okay, dokie. So we are here with the results. You know, as the host of the Oscars usually says, the results are shocking. Well, here they are not. For me, they're kind of obvious. And I will not make you wait any more longer. And okay, let's start with the. But you know what? You should clap. You know, once I announced a startup, you should clap for a camera, because the winner should feel it, because it's important. So the winner in the category Best EdTech Startup in the B2B sector, which was provided by Action Group, is Elbrus Coding Bootcamp. Okay, clapping for. Yay! Where is?
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi. You will get a year of mentoring by the Action Group leaders.
Wow, awesome.
Great. Yeah. So we are moving to the next award. The winner in the nomination of Dmitry Voloshin's Laboratory EdTech Lab is, guess who? Elbrus Coding Bootcamp also.
Wow.
Yeah, George.
Awesome. Thank you again.
You're staying now in quarantine, but you see the great news are coming for you.
Yeah.
So it's really, really great. So you will get mentoring sessions with Dmitry Voloshin. He's one of the best mentors here in Russia, and he's not here with us only because his wife gave birth to his son like 3 days ago, and they're now getting him back home, this new baby. So yeah, he's kind of busy right now. So okay, the next category is provided by Skullcore Business School, and I would like Daria to announce the winner.
I want to also give some explanation, because I'm giving a grant for a program for one of our flagship products. It's a Startup Academy. It's not accelerating program. It's not accelerator. It's education program that helps those businesses that are still in traditional economy or more in traditional business logics. They want and they need to become a truly venture business. And so the program actually helps to convert from traditional economy to venture economy, the founder, and to give all the skills and knowledge that he needs or she needs in order to have and make and do such a business. And therefore, what is important, because as for my opinion, the first and how I voted for the first place in this contest, this is not the same what I'm giving the grant for, and this is not the same. And I want to give the grant actually to the same person that I was judging, to Dimash. and would be 30% of a grant from the price of the Startup Academy for the education, and it starts in spring. So please give us your contact. We will contact you and tell all in details.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Okay, and now we are jumping right next to our GESA Award winners. The third place, wait a second. I want to, first of all, I would like to say that we are here not, we're not collecting on the Russian startups, but also there is a competitor from Kazakhstan, and Dimash was also already mentioned here. And okay, I will not make it any longer. Oku is the best startup from Kazakhstan. It's the winner from GESAwards 2021 in Kazakhstan. Congratulations for your work. It's really great. And now we are going to our winners here in Russia. Okay, so the third place in our competition and the ability to go to the GESA hybrid bootcamp in January goes to Educate Online. Congratulations, Alexander.
Thank you so much. We won third place, right?
Yep.
Thank you so much, dear colleagues. It's a big pleasure, and we are excited to share our vision of the global education further. Thank you.
Thank you. And the second place in this competition goes to Elbrus Bootcamping School. George, it's your lucky day.
Wow, guys, so surprised. Thank you so much. It's an honor. Thank you for the judges. Yeah, looking forward.
Congratulations. And finally, the first place in GESAwards 2021 in Russia, and ability to go to GESA Hybrid Finals competition and ability to go to GESA Hybrid Bootcamp in January 2022 goes to Uchiru. Gaine, congratulations.
Wow, thank you.
Okay, guys, so basically that's it. If maybe Valery or Avi would like to say some words to the startuppers, to our jury, please, the floor is yours. And I would like to say that it was a perfect job for you, from you guys. Thank you all juries. Thank you all startups. Valery, Avi, please.
Thanks for help, thanks for judgment. And I think the winner, Uchiru, is a team or a person who should say something about the feeling after this competition. And of course, we will, sorry for this nervous atmosphere, because we had first experience to judge online and to judge in quick mode. So sorry for any mistakes done during this walk. Thank you to all of us.
Thank you so much. It's so precious to be evaluated like this from people who know a lot what it is like to be a startup, to do a startup, and to create a product. I think that it's better to talk from all the team, because we have a team that loves the product, that does a lot to do it the best feasible product in the world. And I'm so I don't have words, so I cannot talk so much as it was during the 3 minutes, because I really thought that the question about why are you here, you are not a startup, that it was like a very serious problem. Because our product is really very popular, but we are still a startup, and I just explained why it is so, and I'm so happy that that the result is like this. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Avi?
Just to say that I'm really looking forward to hang out with the three of you in the bootcamp. Hopefully it's going to be face-to-face. And I'm really happy to be here today and to see the high quality of the companies and really, I think we are now in a very exciting era, especially post-COVID-19. And I think this is the prime time of EdTech and we want to celebrate it. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, thank you once again very much for your time, and I believe that's it. That's it. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn on my camera. So, guys, thank you once again for being here tonight with us. I don't know what to say, so we can just clap to each other because the great work was done, and thank you once again, and see you all later. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, thanks.
Good luck.